Hi, my name is Savannah Lowe, and I will be doing the 2 math final problems. So for the first problem, it gave us a set of numbers, and it wanted us to find the mean, median, and mode. So for the set data numbers, the mean I got was 7.43, and the mean is the average of the numbers all added up and divided by how many numbers there are, and I got 7.43. The median is whatever number is in the middle when the data set is put in order, and I got 6. And the mode is the most occurring numbers in the data set, which are 6 and 10. The second question for the final was 34% of U.S. adults have very little confidence in newspapers. You randomly select 8 U.S. adults, find the probability that the number of adults have very little confidence in news is A, exactly 6, B, at least 4, and C, less than 5. So for A, first you're going to need to find N, and you're going to need to find P. N is the number of people that are going to be sampled, and B is probability. So for this problem, N equals 8, P equals 0.34%. And then our formula that we're going to be using is the binomial probability formula, which is P parentheses X equals parentheses NCX parentheses P to the X times Q to the N minus X. So now that we have our formula, what we're going to need is going to be our Q and X, obviously, to plug into the formula. So Q is always 1 minus P. In this case, it is 1 minus 0.344, which when you put in the calculator is 0.66. And then you're going to need to find X, which is the number of successes in the problem, which is equal to 6. So your new problem is P6 equals 8C6 times 0.34 to the 6 times 0.66 to the 8th minus 6. So when you plug this in the calculator, we know that 8C6 is equal to 56, and the 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. So now our equation is this. So when you plug this part into the calculator, your answer is 0.0188, and that is your answer for A, which is what is exactly 6. For part B, how I got the answer for B was I subtracted the probability of 0, 1, 2, and 3 because we are trying to find the probability of at least 4. So my equation was 1 bracket P parentheses X equals 0 plus P parentheses X equals 1 plus P parentheses X equals 2 plus P parentheses X equals 3. Bracket. After you write out your equation, what we're going to do is find the probability of each. So you're going to do 0, 1, 2, 3 times 0.66 point. So now that we have the probability equations for 1, 2, 3, and 4, when you do each equation and add them all up together, you get the answer 0.0188. 0.72755. And then what you're going to do is subtract 1 by this number, and then your answer is 0.27245. So that's your answer for part B, which is at least 4. So for part C, I essentially sort of did the same thing. Not really. So I did the probabilities of 1, 2, 3, and 4. And my equation was P x less than 5 equals P x equals 0. P plus P x equals 1 plus P x equals 2 plus P x equals 3 plus P x equals 4. And so essentially I sort of did the same thing. So 0.34 1, 2, 3, 4 times 0.66 So then when you do the math for all these and add them all up together, your answer is 0.9051, and your answer is 0.9051 for part C, which is less than 5.